A big misconception about self-improvement is that it's a constant grind. And actually, mate, that just isn't always the case. Because for the vast majority of time, improving yourself as a man is learning to be comfortable with inactivity. And at this point, you're probably wondering where the hell I'm going with this. But basically, sometimes the best form of action is inaction. And constantly working towards your goals can actually reverse your progress. So let me try and explain myself a little better here. Now, before I started this journey of self-improvement a couple of years ago, and actually even still to this day, I get moments where I'm not happy with the progress that I'm making. For example, a couple of months ago, I was spending a lot of time creating and uploading Instagram Reels. And putting it shortly, it didn't go the way that I had initially wanted it to go, and this created a lot of intrusive thoughts for me. I started thinking I wasn't good enough, and I started comparing myself to others, and I started thinking that I was wasting my time. Basically, bro, I started doubting myself. Now, when this happened, my initial reaction was to just fight it and keep working and keep pushing my body to the limit without even considering the fact that probably just adjusting my plan and just taking some time away from it all and allowing the path to unfold itself for me would have been the best thing for me to do to progress. You see, all life is an indefinite series of small challenges. And technically, all that you need to be successful in whatever it is that you want to be successful in is to have the skill and belief that you can work out the answer to those challenges. But to give yourself that belief, sometimes you need to let go and just not fight back and allow yourself to recover. And actually, work-life balance comes into the equation here, doesn't it? I used to think that meditating and sleeping 9 hours a night was just completely unnecessary and a waste of time, and that I'd be much better off just spending more time working, because that would be more productive, right? Wrong. Because for you to perform at your best and trust the process and get the results that you truly want, then arguably they are the most important things of this whole self-improvement movement. Self-improvement is not hustle culture. It is not about rewarding yourself for following society's bullshit norms about working a completely unnecessary amount of hours. Self-improvement is about making it a priority to have a work-life balance. It is about prioritizing our effectiveness to the point where we understand that being busy is just a form of lazy thinking. You know, people that complain about having 80 hours at work this week and you're not having time for this and not having time for that, well, good for you, mate, you know? That's your fault. If you were more effective with your life and took the time to understand and appreciate recovery, you'd get that work done in half the time. You've dragged out that time, man, nobody else. This modern way of life has made us all become addicted to stress, mate. And it's almost like we use stress as a currency and a way to make us feel special and important. Like, the more stressed you are, the more empowered you are. Like, why the is that a thing? Why do you feel special because you've worked 80 more hours than Jake this week, bro? Why? It doesn't make you more of a man, does it? Like, if anything, I think it makes you more of a bitch, to be honest. You know? The longer a task takes to complete doesn't automatically increase its importance. Working more hours is not the most effective way to go about this, bro. And I feel like we just need to stop honouring personal sacrifice over personal productivity, because doing less pointless work to focus on more significant things like just sitting down to gather your emotions and thoughts is not laziness, it's effectiveness. So get yourself into a habit of allowing yourself to focus on other things other than work. Prevent stress from developing by the destructive hustle culture. Sleeping a minimum of 9 hours per night and meditating and spending time with your family is a necessity. Start journaling, start reading, start cooking healthier meals. Make these things your priority, and I guarantee that your productivity at work will increase tenfold. To grow your mindset even more, click on this video here or click on the link in the description below. Believe you can, and you're more than halfway there. And at this point, you're probably wondering, oh mate, I can't do it.